Hi everyone, Happy New Year and welcome once again to Justified series. Alright, so this year I am back for another episode of Of Justified series. And this year it is going to be what? Back to back to back. And I believe you all enjoyed last year, whereby we did a lot of things. This year we're going to be doing what? Much more than that. So yes, it's another year, and this year I am not just going to be doing only English. I'm going to be touching many subjects and many topics. So ensure to subscribe. See, ensure to make I type and well. Abi, let me write for you. Ensure to subscribe. Are you getting me? Subscribe. Then turn on notification by the corner. So yes, this year we're back again with back-to-back videos, and I need you guys to stay jiggy with me. Are you getting me? So very quickly, my name is Justified, and I am the CEO of Justified Tutors Academy, and you are welcome to Justified series. All right, so this year for our Jambite, that is 2026 Jambite, this year what I am doing again is I am creating a platform for our Justified YouTube series. I call it the JYS, Justified YouTube series. Yeah, so the platform is on WhatsApp, and if you are interested, just comment below JYS. Ensure to like this video first before commenting. Are you getting me? And then you will get the link straight to the platform. Yeah, this year I have something special for you guys. We're gonna be doing some things like now. If I post a video this week, we're gonna do some things on that video in this platform. All right, so now if you're interested, comment JYS. So yes, let's begin. Today's focus is our mock exam correction. Now we are going to be okay, let me clean this part. We're going to be taking correction on our English mock exam 2.0. You know, we had two set of mocks. We had the 1.0 and then we had the 2.0. The correction we're having right now is on 2.0. And then you remember that we've already done correction on the other subjects except English. Yeah, so I want to make the English correction video video, so that you guys can understand it very well. All right, so now if you have the question with you, quickly go to the questions and check out the comprehension there, because we are beginning with question number 1. Are you getting me? With question number 1, and then after that move to question number 2, question 3, and like that until we are done for today. All right, so now let's begin with question number 1. Starting with question 1, now I would like you guys to go through the passage. Are you getting me? It will be displayed on your screen. So go through the passage and then now go and take a look at question 1. So question 1 says, Anthens add dash the Greek state. Anthens add dash the Greek state against Against Persians. So what the action here is that according to the passage, Athens had dashed the Greek state against against the Persians. So now you now have to you have to go back towards the passage, because of the passage reveals to you the answer. But then follow me carefully. So now you have to go back to the passage, and the passage says that the passage says that Athens interceded for the other Greek states. So you get, Athens interceded for the other Greek states. Now, going back again to the passage, back to the question, they said that Athens had dashed the Greek states against Persians. A is refused to help. B is wanted to fight. C is intervened on behalf, and D is giving orders to fight. So, according to the passage, it was said that Athens had interceded for the other Greek states. Look at the first paragraph there in the passage, and then you see the answer at the second line. All right. So now, but then, let me now tell you something here. Now, The correct answer is now what? Intervened on behalf. Now, why is it intervened on behalf? It's because of interceded, according to the passage, means what? To step in and help. I get me? To step in and help. So, among the options, something that has a similar meaning to that is what? Is intervened. Are you getting me? So the answer to question 1 is what? Is C. Do you understand now? Do you understand it? Because of Jamb is what? Jamb comprehension does not test grammar, but it tests meaning. Are you getting me? All right, let's move to what? To question number 2. Question 2, let's go back to our question, our comprehension. I mean the comprehension and the question. Let's go back here. Question 2 says that what? Darius took drastic steps to dash the rebellious Athenians. They now said that what? Option A is what? Is irritate. Option B is what? Is weaken. Option C is what? Is destroy. And option D is what? Is calm. So, what drastic step? Because, okay, question 2 says, Darius took drastic steps to dash the rebellious Athenians. So now let's go back to the passage and see what the steps that Darius took did towards the Athenians. So now, I'm coming, let me go to the passage now. So now, from the passage, you see that what? The king wanted to what? To pacify the rebellious part of the empire. So you see there in the passage. Let me tell you guys the place to find it. Okay, just give me some time. Yes, still on the first paragraph, you see what he said that what he thought it would take drastic steps to pacify the rebellious part of the. That is almost to the end of the first paragraph. You see there, so that's what the answer is. So from the passage, the king wanted to pacify the rebellious part of the empire. And what does pacify mean? It means what? To calm the empire. So therefore, the answer is what? Is calm. Yes, pacify and calm are what? Are similar in meaning. Again, remember that what? That comprehension, Jamb comprehension does not test grammar, but test meaning. Can you see now? You can see that in WAEC days, they will tell you that you will see the question in the passage. But right now, sorry, you see the answer in the passage. But right now, you will not be seeing the answer in the passage. You have to what? Know the meaning. So that you will see a similar meaning she gets to that answer in the options. Are you getting me? Don't get it confusing. Alright, so now that's it. The correct answer is what? Is question is the correct answer to question 2 is what? Is calm. Now let's now move to what? To question 3. So now question 3, here we go. Question 3 says, now I want the guys to focus your attention on the screen. Now, question 3 says that what? Their participation dashed to the what? Athenians. What did their participation dash to the Athenians? Again, the answer is what? Is in the passage, but I don't want to waste time going through the passage again. So, I'll just read what I have here. Now, according to the passage says that what? Because citizens took part in what? In ruling, they were ready to what? To die for their citizens. Are you getting me? And what does this thing simply mean? When they are willing to die for their citizens, this simply what? Shows strength and not comfort. So you get. So as they are willing to die for their citizens, it gave what? It gave the Athenians what? Strength. So you get. So the answer is what? Is D. Strength. Gave strength. Are you getting me? So that is the correct answer. All right. So now, hope you're following me well. Again, we are not dealing with grammar here. It is what? The meanings. All right. So now, question 4. Let me clean this part quickly. Now, question 4. Question 4. Again, it will be displayed on your screen. It says, the people of Delos did not want to dash the conquest of Greece. The people of Delos did not want to dash the conquest of Greece. So what did the people of Delos actually wanted to do? According to the passage, they did not want to what? To abet the what? The conquest. And what does what abet means? So you get, abet simply means that what they do not what encourage or support what something bad. So let's now go back to the question again, and it says the people of Delos did not want to encourage the conquest of Greece. The answer is what? Is C. Encourage. Hope you are getting me. Jamb comprehension is very tricky, but you need to what? To know the meaning of these words. Are you getting me? Okay. After question 5, I will review everything again for you guys to understand better. All right. So now question 5. Let me rub this part off. Now question 5 says that the Athenians were dashed by some soldiers who arrived at Plataea. Very quickly, I would like you to come out your answer. Is it A? Is it B? Is it C? Is it D? The Athenians were dashed by some soldiers who arrived at Plataea. Now, let's go back to our passage. Now, according to the passage, the soldiers reinforced the what? Athenians troops. The soldiers reinforced the Athenian troops. You said that the question was twisted. The Athenians were dashed by some soldiers. So the soldiers reinforced the Athenian troops. Now, now you can see that amongst the options, there is nothing like reinforced here. Can you see? So what do we have here? We have held, we have strengthened, we have welcomed, we have captured. What is similar in meaning to what? Reinforced, strengthened. So the answer again is what? Is C. You can see this is Jamb tricking you guys. Are you getting me? All right. So hope you are learning well. All right. So let me just give you guys a recap on everything we've done here from question 1 to 5. So now what we've done here so far so good is just telling me that Jamb does not test grammar. Jamb tests meaning. They want to know whether you truly read that passage or you are just guessing. Sure you get. All right. So now for the answer to question 5, let me see where it is in the passage. Yes, look at paragraph 3, the last part. You will see that they said that at the last moment, soldiers from Plataea reinforced the Athenian troops. That is where the answer to question 5 is. And then for as many of you guys that don't know, you have to know the meaning of of reinforced, which is strengthened. All right, so now let's move to question 6. Question number 6 now. Question 6. Okay, let's see what we have here. They said the passage below has gaps. Immediately following each gap, 4 options are provided. Choose the most appropriate option for each passage. So this is where you fill in the gap into the passage to make it correct. Are you getting me? So now let's start with question 6. Now you have to read the passage. It says, with the most profound respect to the members of the Senate, I do not think that it is within the competence of that dash body to pass a motion to dash. So for question 6 now, it is within the competence of that dash body to pass a motion. The answer is okay. Before I say the answer, A, executive, B, legislative, C, judicial, D, administrative. So back to the question, it is within the competence of that dash body to pass a motion. So the body referred to here is the Senate. Now the Senate is a law making body, not the executive, not the judiciary. Are you getting me? So anything that makes law is what we call the legislative. Can you say you do it? It's as simple as that. You see? Easy, very easy. Right now, if this is your Jamb English, you already have 6 questions yourself. Correct. Are you getting me? So now let's move on to question 7. Now, for question 7, it says to pass a motion to dash the executive action to the president. So right here we are passing a motion. Are you getting me? And so from the sentence, the Senate want to cancel or set aside what the president's action. The word means cancel. The word cancel here simply means what? To nullify completely. I get me. So the answer to the question is what? Is B, nullify. All right, so now let's now go through the passage again to see how we are doing. Now, back to the passage. It says, with the most profound respect to the members of the Senate, I do not think that it is within the competence of that legislative body to pass a motion to dash the executive action, that is to nullify the executive action. Can you see we are correct? We're on the right part of the president. The Senate, now for question 8, the Senate is dash of the words of the National Assembly. And here we have options: A as anchor, B a portion, C a wing, and D an arm. So the Senate is what? Is an arm of what? Yes, the Senate is an arm of what? Of the National Assembly. Because of what? The National Assembly is divided into two parts: the House of Senate and then the House of Representatives. I get me? You guys know all these things. Sure you get. All right. So now the correct answer to question 8 now is what? Is arm. I get me? Is arm. This is correction class. So hope you're taking notes. All right. So now moving on. Okay. So the reason why it is not anchor is because of anchor simply means what? To support. And the reason why it is not what? It is not a portion is because of portion is just what? It's not the proper political term. So you get used here. And a wing is not even at all. So the answer according to Jamb is what? Is arm. Arm in terms of government stuff. I get me. So now let's now go to what? To question 9. Now question 9 says, one can imagine the confusion which would be created if the dash were to take a view diametrically opposed to that reflected in the Senate resolution. So now what this means is that what? If the Senate takes one view, the House of Rep could take the opposite view. So you get, and that would what? Would cause a confusion. So if the what? If the House of Rep were to take a view diametrically opposed to that of what? To that reflected in the Senate resolution. So that's just it. When one arm takes one view, another arm must take another view. So you get, so that is it. So the answer to question 9 is what? Is the answer to question 9 is what is called it again? Is House of Representative. I get me? Yes. House of Rep. Let me just write it, the House of Rep. All right. So, and then the last part here, question 10. The strongest objection to the action of the Senate in passing the resolution is the fact that it constituted itself the dash, as well as what? The judge of the constitutionality of the action of the president. So it means that what? It constituted what? Itself the dash, as the what? Judge of the constitutionality of the action of what? Of the president. So in a court case now, for example, in a court case, the person who brings what? A case is called what? Is called the litigant. Are you getting me? So this sentence means that what? The Senate is acting as both the one bringing what? The case and the one judging it. So the correct answer to this question is what? Is option D, which is what? Litigant. So that's it for this one. For question 1 to 10, litigant. All right, so now let's move to question 11. We still have more corrections to go. All right. This thing stays to question 15. All right, so stay with me. All right, so let's not waste too much time on this part. Let's just brush through it fast. We can go to what? To our antonyms, synonyms, adjectives, and the rest of them. All right, so now for question 11, note that what the correct answer is what? Question 11, the correct answer is enact. Why is it enact? Go back to the question. It says that what? Question 11, it says that the function of the Senate is to dash laws, enact laws. That's the correct answer. And then question 12, the correct answer to that is what? Is power. And why is it power? They said that's what? But the Senate has no authority or power. Is that just all of it? So that's it. The Senate has no authority or power to control the president. Are you getting me? So question 13, let's not waste time. Let's go through it. To control the president in the exercise of his dash powers. In his exercise of what? What power does the president possess? Possesses what? Executive what? Powers. So the answer is what? Is executive, which is what? Option A. Okay, this one was option what? This one is option A too as well. So was option, let me see, option B. All right, so now moving on to question 14, it says that the only way in which the exercise of the powers of the president can be dash is by dash of the National Assembly. The only way in which the exercise of the powers of the president can be in government, what you say is what? You say regulate. So you get, not modify, is what? Is regulate. The only way the powers of the president can be regulated, which is what? Option B. Then question 15 is by dash of the National Assembly. Is by what? An act, not a bill, an act of the National Assembly. So you get, now this particular passage was adapted from what? The Guardian of July 8, 1999. Hope you enjoy this part. All right, now let's move to what? To question 16 to 20. All right, so now let's take question on what? On question 16. So question 16, there is no what's called it? There is no instruction there, but then it says dash is painted color red. Which of the options can we what? Fill into this what? Into this question that will make the question complete. So you get, and right here we are dealing with what? A possessive structure. So now let's take a look at what? At the options. Let's start with what? With option A. Option A says the building roof. Then the next option says the building's roof. Plural not needed. This is very, very wrong. Option C says the roof of the building, rather. Sorry. Option C says the roof of the building is painted color red. Now, this particular one is what? Is what? Is grammatically what? Correct. Because it has the what? The possessive structure that says the roof of the building is what? Is painted color red. She gets. So the answer is what? Is C. I know some people might be confused, like, what's this guy saying? Well, if you want to learn more on this, you need to go and learn how to use all these things what in your English language. I don't know, I've forgotten what the topic is, but I'll find that for you. She gets. And yes, that reminds me, the previous paragraph we did. That paragraph is called what? It's called the close test paragraph. Now, that close test paragraph, you can be tested on what? On different kind of passages, rather. I say paragraph. Sorry, close test passages. I'll be writing down. So you can be tested under education, under government, under the financial sector, banking sector, and all like that. You get, and all questions under this close test passage is what? Is filling the gaps. She gets. So you need to go and master it very, very well. Now for this one, I don't know the topic, but I'll help you guys find it out, so you guys can go and learn it. She gets. So here we are dealing with what? With structures majorly. All right, let's take a look at what? As question 17, and it says Francis stole dash in the shelf. Francis stole dash in the shelf. Now let's look at the options carefully. Francis stole. Option A says what? Francis stole Moses' book in the shelf. Moses is correct, but there is something missing. Are you getting me? There is something missing what? In this stuff, because of we are dealing with what? A singular name. She gets and a singular name that ends with S. We usually what? Add apostrophe only after it. In case you don't know. No now. All right, so now that's why A is not correct. Option B, when you already have Moses, there is none of you adding Moses. Yeah, it's very, very wrong. Sure you get. That's why option B is wrong. But now the only option that follows the rule is what? Is option C, and it is what? This one. Yes, this one. Because let me read for you here. Because when a singular name, when a singular name ends with an S, she gets, we usually what? Add an apostrophe after it. I get me. So here now, the correct answer is what? Is Francis Stowart's Moses book. Hope you know why you failed the answer now. Sorry, hope you know why you failed the question 17. That is the reason why. The answer is what? Option C. All right. Let's move to question 18. Please keep on doing your corrections and then follow me carefully. Now for question 18, write your answer immediately. Question 2 says that what? Dash is one of the principles in chemistry. Dash is one of the principles in chemistry. Option A, is it Archimedes' principle? Of course, it is Archimedes' principle. But which of the options is structured well? I get me. Is it A? Is it B? Is it C? Is it D? Please write your answer in the in comment section. So now here again we have a name. The name is what? Is Archimedes. Let me see how it's spelled. Archimedes. I get me. And again, this name is ending with what? With an S. And according to the rule, when a singular name what ends with an S, we add what? An apostrophe after it. I get me. She get. So that's it. So the correct form is what? Is Archimedes' principle with an apostrophe at the end. And the correct option is what? Is option A. So I'll clean the Archimedes now and I'll write option A there. So that is it. That is it. Hope you are getting it now. You can see we've all 17 and 18 having the same kind of question. All right. So now question 19. Let's move on. It look the same. All right. It does. All right. So now question 19 says that what? This is dash house. I get me. This is dash house. Let me see the options here. This is dash house. We have Ebuka, Johnson's, and Osai's house. A. B. We have what? Ebuka's, Johnson, and Osai's house. Wrong. C. We have what? Ebuka's, Johnson, and Osai. And D. We have what? Ebuka, Johnson, and Osai's house. Which of the what options are correct? The correct option is what? Is option D. Now you'll be wondering, why is it option D? It's because of the ownership is shared amongst all of them. She gets. So the apostrophe comes after the last name. So that's why we have what? Ebuka, Johnson, and Osai's house. Do you get it now? The apostrophe what is at the end of what the last name because of the ownership is shared among them. Please do your correction. So question 20 says, I am sure this is my dash car. I am sure this is what? My dash car. Let's see the options. Option A says, I am sure this is my what? Father, sister car. Very wrong. Option B says, I am sure this is what? My father, sister's car. Very wrong. But option C now says what? My father's sister's car. Now, why is it what? Father, sister's car? It's because of possession within possession requires what? Double apostrophe. I get me. Double apostrophe S. She gets. So that's it. So that is why what? Option C is the correct answer, which is what? My father, sister car. Because of we are having what? Possession within possession. So same thing goes for mother. You have what? My mother's what? My mother's sister's car. She gets. My father's brother's car. That's how you do it. She gets. All right. So now that is question 20. All right. We're moving fast today. Let's go straight to question 21. Please, if you'd like to learn more on each of these things, I would like you guys to go back to your notebook and read each of these things again. They are very, very simple. English is very simple. You can easily score 90 in English, but just that you need to what? Calm down, practice, and learn it very, very well. All right, now question number 21. Moving to question 21. Now, let's take a look at the question. The question says, okay, first of all, the instruction. Let's take a look at the instruction. Now, the instruction says, choose the option which best completes the sentence. All right, so now, question 21 says, the rich lady was dash expensive jewelry. The rich lady was dash expensive jewelry. Fill in what? The gap with what? The correct answer. So now, what is the correct answer? Is the correct answer A, is it B, is it C, or is it D? Now, follow me carefully. How do you know the correct answer to this question? First of all, you have to pay attention to what? The option. And then you have to see that what? Option A says, A, reluctant to buy. B says, reluctant of buying. C says, reluctant at buying. And D says what? Reluctant to buying. So you have to fill what? You have to choose the option that best complete the sentence. Now, there is one thing to know is that what? The keyword amongst all the options is what? Is reluctant. I get me. This is the keyword amongst all the options. She gets. So now it means that what? Our answer will be something related to reluctant. She gets. So let's go back again to the question. It says the rich lady was reluctant dash expensive jewelry. Now, what is now the remaining ones? Now you must note that that the keyword reluctant is always followed by what? By to. Then what? A verb. I get me. That's the rule in English. The keyword reluctant is always followed by what? By to, then a verb. Now, what is the verb amongst the options? You find out what the verb amongst the options is what? Is buy. She gets. So that is it. So the answer is what? The rich lady was reluctant to buy what? Expensive jewelry. So the other options like what? Reluctant of, reluctant at, or reluctant to buying are what? Not correct, because English does not allow what? Those kind of things. What English allows is what? Is reluctant plus to plus what? A verb, which is what? Buy. Now, the correct option to that question is what? Is option A. Yes, so if you chose option A, you are very, very correct. All right, so now let's move straight to what? To question number 22. Moving to question 22, what do we have? Still on okay, okay, yes. So now this particular question 21 to 20, you know, it's under what? Lexis and structures. I get me. It's under lexis and structures. And the topic that question 21 was under was what? Was verb pattern / what? Infinitive. Now for question 2, the topic that this one is under is what? Is relative clause / what? Preposition. And then it goes like this. It says the address dash we sent the letter is wrong. So now, what are the options for question 22? We have what? The address of which, the address to where, the address at which, the address to which. Which one is correct? Now, you can pick any answer, but ensure to pick what's the correct answer. But then, let me explain to you why the correct answer is what it is. Now, follow me carefully. So now, the verb send normally goes with what? With to. Are you getting me? The verb send normally goes with to. And then since the address, are you getting me? Since the address is the what? Is the object. Are you getting me? Since the address is what? Is the object of the verb. So we use what? We use which. Since address is the object of the verb, we use which to what? We use which as what? We use which with the preposition. Are you getting me? Which is this. All right. So now, when you now combine them together and put them into the question, you'll be having what? The address to which we sent the letter is wrong. So therefore, the correct answer is what? Is to which. So you mark it. And that option is what? Option D. Hope you get it now. Now, this one is under what? relative clause slash preposition. All right, hope you are with me. Now let's move on to what? To question number 23. So now very quickly, question 20. Okay, so now please note for question 22. Now, when a verb requires a preposition, you are to what? Keep the preposition in relative clause. That's a tip for you. Write it down somewhere. Now, for question number 23, this one is under fixed expressions slash idioms. Are you getting me? Fixed expressions slash idioms. Now, the question says, citizens must always strive towards dash the constitution. Shall you get? Citizens must always what? Strive towards dash the constitution. What is the answer? Is it what? Abide of? Is it abide with? Is it abide by? Or abide to? What is the correct answer? Now, follow me carefully. Now, let me explain to you why the correct answer is what it is. Now, you see, the verb abide is what? Is a fixed preposition. Are you getting me? The verb abide is what? Is a fixed what? Preposition. Now, we say abide by. Are you getting me? Now, we say abide by meaning to what? To obey. Are you getting me? Because abide by in your dictionary means what? To obey. That's why you will hear people saying, you abide by what? By the law, by the constitution. Yes, so it means that what? You obey the law. Are you getting me? So that is it. So that is why you cannot use abide of, because of they have different meaning. You cannot use abide because of it also has another meaning entirely, and then you cannot use what? Abide with, because that also has another meaning entirely. So now write this tip down. Some verbs must be used with a specific preposition. She gets. Some verbs must be used what? With a specific preposition. All right, so now let's move on to the next. All right, so now question 24. Now question 24 is under concord slash what? Indefinite pronoun. Question 24 under what? Concord slash indefinite pronoun. You can see these are jam pass questions, and then they come from different topics under English, but they categorize them as what? As lexes and structures. All right, so now the question says, anyone interested in the use of computers can learn much if dashed to what? A personal computer. Now, what is the correct answer? Is the correct answer A? Is it B? Is it C? Is it D? Shall you get? Now, let me tell you why the answer is what it is. Now, so you should know that what? That the subject anyone always take what? A singular verb. So you get, the subject anyone always takes what? A singular verb. So you check among the options, which of the options has a singular verb? That option is what? Is option C, which says anyone interested in the use of what? Computers can learn much if he or she has access to what? A personal computer. That is the answer. So the others like what? They or plural verbs are what? Are very incorrect. Now take this tip very quickly. Indefinite pronouns like anyone always what? Take what? A singular verb. She gets. You can go and do more research on what? On indefinite pronouns. She gets, so that you can get to understand it better. All right, so now question 25. Follow me carefully. Now question 25 is under the topic confusing words slash vocabulary, and this is one of the words easiest question in this words in this mock exam. So it says the committee was frustrated because the chief withheld his dash. Now they are telling you that what? Why did the chief what? Sorry, why was the committee frustrated? She get, like, what made them become frustrated? What did the chief actually do that made the committee what? Become frustrated? Now what the committee did was, what the chief did was, is it A, is it B, is it C, is it D? Now that is it. Now to answer this question, you need to what? Know the meaning of those words there. So you get, which is option A says what? Accent. Option B says what? Accent. Option C says what? Access. And option D says what? Accent. So you get, so you need to know the meaning of what? Of each of the options. Now, what is the meaning of what? Of option A? Now, the meaning of the word assent means what? Approval or agreement. So now let's put it into the sentence. The committee was frustrated because the chief withheld his approval. That's a very, very correct one. She gets. But then let's still try other options and see how it goes. The committee was frustrated because the chief withheld his accent. Nobody cares about the chief's the way of talking. She gets, or the way he pronounces his words. Nobody cares. She gets. So that's very, very wrong. The next one, the committee was frustrated because the chief withheld his access. Bitibao. So that one is very, very wrong. Then the last one, accent, that means climbing. The committee was frustrated because of what the chief withheld is climbing. That's very wrong. So therefore, the correct answer is what? Is A, because of the only reason why the committee can be angry with the chief is because he withheld his approval to maybe something, or withheld his agreement to maybe a particular discussion. Do you get it now? English is very, very simple. So I need you guys to always practice, because when you practice that you get to know all of these things. Now, a quick tip for you: in English language, for things like this, you should always know the meaning of words. You should always know the meaning of different kind of words. Now, when you practice, that is when you get to know the meaning of these words. All right, so now let's move straight to question 26. All right, follow me carefully. Question 26 now. Question 26 says, Jibril found. Okay, sorry. Question 26 is under idioms and phrasal verbs. She gets. Now follow me carefully. Jibril found that thieves had entered his house in his absence. That is the first part. Jibril found that thieves had entered his house in his absence. He went to the police to report the dash. Now this one too, you need to know the meaning of words. Now I'll tell you why. Now option A says what? Breakout. She gets. Option A says breakout. Now option B says what? Abby, come in. Hope I'm not using the wrong option. Yes, option B says what? Break up. Option C says what? Break in. Option D is what? Means break. Sorry. Option D is what? Is break into. Now you have to fill in what? The sentence with the correct option. Now let's go back to it. Jibril found that thieves had entered his house in his absence. He went to the police to report the dash. Now let's calm down now and then take it one by one. In English language, we use breakout in terms of what? In terms of what's called it when there's a fire, riots, or diseases. That's why you hear them say what? Breakout of what? Of coronavirus. Breakout of what? Of Ebola virus. So you get. Now that is where we use breakout in. I get me. That is the context in which we use what? Breakout in. Now the next one, which is break up, we use break up in things like what? Relationship. So you get. We use break up when we are what? About to end something. So you get. So right here, Jibril is not ending something. He went to the police to report something, not ending something. So you get. Now the next one, break into, is what? Is grammatically incomplete, because what the hell is break into meaning? So since this is not our answer, since B is not our answer, since A is not our answer, that means what the answer is what? Is C. Now what does break in means? It means that what? He went to report that somebody had illegal access into what? Into his house. Exactly. So you need to what? You need to know the meaning of these words and how and the context they are being used. I get me. Again, I will tell you, you cannot know these things if you do not what? If you do not practice questions regularly. So you get. Like now, after this one now, if you go and leave it like there, you forget it. Exactly. All right. So now take this quick tip. Whenever Jamb mentions crime or entry, think break in for illegal access. Please write that down. Whenever what Jamb mentions crime or entry, your head should go straight to what? To break in for illegal access. All right, so now let's move on to the next part, which is what? Question 27. All right, still me. Now, question 27 is under the subtopic very few, sorry, it's under the subtopic spelling slash vocabulary. This one is one of the easiest, but then if you are not good with your spelling, you miss it. So now it says very few students have satisfactory dash these days. Now this one safe, I don't want to read the question safe, just go straight to the options you get, because of we are dealing with with spelling, and then we are giving different type of spellings here. We are giving A, B, C, D, just to get the correct spelling of accommodation. And then the correct spelling for accommodation is spelled as ACCOMMMO, accommodation, and that belongs to option C. So that is correct. So if you choose option C as the correct answer, you are very correct. Are you getting me? So follow me carefully, and let's go straight to question number 28. I believe you guys are following me well. Please go and learn many words so you can know how to spell them. Tell you those big words like interrogation, there's this thing, Mississippi, there's this particular animal, forgotten his name. Start from M, I've forgotten the name, Sha. But go and learn how to pronounce how to spell words, because of surely Jamb will test you on spellings. Now the next one is question 28, and then it is under quantifiers. I get him. It is under the topic quantifiers. Now follow me carefully. Now the question 28 says, I can't offer you another loan. Why? I have dash money left in my account. What is the correct answer? I can't offer you another loan. I have dash money left in my account. Is the answer A? Is it B? Is it C? Is it D? I get me. Now the correct answer to this question is few. Now let me explain to you why it is few. It's because now the speaker, what the speaker is telling you guys here is, first of all, that if before he was having 1,000 naira, she gets, that is when he was rich, he was having, or buoyant, was having 1,000 naira. Right now he's now left with 90. She gets, so he doesn't have much anymore. His money is now is now small quantity. She gets, it is now little. It's not as big as before. She gets, so we use few in English language to show. We use few in English language to show something that is very small in quantity. You get, so you cannot use a few. You cannot use a little. You cannot use let me see the other options. You cannot use a few. You cannot use a little. You cannot use little. You cannot use some. The correct answer is D, which is few. Now few. Now if in the options, okay, so now few and little show scarcity. So you get, and why a few and a little show sufficiency. So in this context too as well, you can also say little. So you get, so little is also correct. Little is also correct. Yes, this is the correct answer. Yes, you can say, I can't offer you another loan. I have little money left in my account. Yes, I have few money left in my account. Yes, because these two things show they show scarcity. That means the money not plenty again. It's now very little. So take that as a correction. Now let's go to the next one. Question 29. All right. Question 29 says, now question 29 is more like a scenario, and it says, Olu, how do you want, sorry, Olu is the one speaking here. Don't mind me. Now it says, as Olu speaking now, how do you want the money in cash? How do you want the money in cash or traveler's check? Olu is talking to Ali. That's how does he want his money? Is it in cash or in traveler's check? Then Ali now responds, beg your pardon. That is, Ali is trying to tell Olu that, this your English, I don't understand you. I beg, break them down for me to understand. So Ali is now saying that beg your pardon, and Olu now responds, I was asking you how dash the money. So can you tell me what Olu said in that dash part that makes the sentence complete? That is what I'm intending to do. All right, so now the correct answer is you wanted. She gets. So now let me now explain to you why it is you wanted. Now remember in question, Olu said that Olu said in the first place, how do you want the money? That is in present. He's telling Ali that, okay, Ali, how do you want your money? So the moment Ali now says, beg your pardon, Olu now had to refer back to his past statements, which right now he now has to use what? A past tense to what? To make it make sense. I get me? So, because Olu is reporting back to what he has asked before. So right now, he will now say what? I was asking you how you wanted the money. Because why is what is referring back to his past statement. You get? That is why the answer is what? Is C, you wanted. Now you must note a quick tip for you again on question 29 is that what? In reported or indirect questions, verbs usually change to what? To past tense. I get me? Please note that Jamb can trick you with this. I'm telling you, Jamb can trick you with this, and you must know how to counter them. Don't let Jamb jam you. I get me? All right, guys. Now let's go to question number 30. All right. So I believe you guys are flowing well with me. So question 30. Now what does it say? Question 30 is under what? Idiom / fixed expression, and question 29 was under tense / indirect speech. So question 30 now says, I can recite the national anthem dash now. I can recite the national anthem what? Dash now. What is the correct answer? Now, you see all these options here. Let me write them out. You see all this option. Option A. Option A is what? Option A is off ed. Option B, is it clear? Option B is what? Is off by at. Option C is what? At and. And option D is what? Is off and. Now you see all these questions, see all these options there. You need to know their meaning to be able to know the correct answer, because if you don't know their meaning, the way we speak in Nigeria will actually affect you and make you to pick the wrong answer. Because before, when I was little, my teacher then would tell me it's off ed, because to them they believe that when you say something off ed, it means that what you are saying it from what? It means that what you are memorizing it. I better say it again, if I've forgotten. So that's that this put it. But then off ed, see this off ed, it's a what? Very incorrect what? Word in English. I'll be statement rather. Anyone. So you get it's very, very incorrect in English. Now, off by heart. This off by heart is not standard at all. It is X. She gets, because now, yes, this is what it's not. It's like it is X out. It is not standard at all. You can go and check them on your dictionary and then find out the meaning. You will see that this one is rubbish. This one is not even anything at all. But then this one at and this one has a meaning. The meaning is what? Is that it is nearby. But then putting things into the question does not make sense. She gets, that is why it is what? It is wrong. But then offhand, when you put it into what? The sentence, it makes a lot of sense, because it means, she gets, it means that what? You are saying it from your memory without holding a book. She gets, that's what it means, offhand. You get it now? Go and check the meaning out so you can know the meaning right now. All right, so now a quick tip. You have to learn what? Common fixed expressions, because Jamb test them a lot. These kind of things, yes, Jamb test them a lot. All right, so now let's move on to the next one. Question 31. Now it says, okay, so now 31 is under fixed expressions, adjective plus ing. Now let's take a look at it. It says, he is very tired. He really is dash staying up late. Now, you have to complete what? The sentence with what? With the best option. Are you getting me? But then, let me break it down for you. You get? Now, he says again that what? He is very tired. Why is he very tired? Because he really is dash staying up late. That is, you have to fill it what? With the complete one. So, is the correct option option A? Is it option B? Is it option C? Or is it option D? You have to fill it what? With the correct one. All right, so now, first of all, let's start with what? With option A, getting used to. Now, what does getting used to? It means being accustomed to. So you get like being accustomed to something. Now, putting this thing into the sentence is very, very wrong. You want to say he really is becoming accustomed to staying up That doesn't even make any sense. So this guy, bye bye. Now let's look at what at option B. Not no, option C first. Okay, option C. Option C is what? Got used to. Yes, let's look at option C. Got used to. Now, this got used to what is the past tense. She gets. But right now we are talking about the present tense, which is what? He is tired now. Yes, he is very tired. That is currently is very tired. Why is he very tired? She gets. So that got used to is what? Is a past tense, and it is not correct in this kind of what expression. So it's X out as well. Now, sorry, not option B rather. Option B is still pending. So it's option C we're Xing out. Option C, yes. And then for option D says that what? Option D is what? Option D is used to. Now, this used to means what? Is an habitual past action. So we are in the present, so therefore this one is what? Is not correct. And option E is what? Being used to. Also habitual, and it's not correct. So now we are left with what? Only one option that I skipped, which is option B. Now, option B says, let me see yes, option B says that's what? Not used to. Now, not used to means that what? Is not accustomed to staying up late. Now, this flows with the sentence. I guess me. He is very tired. He really is not used to. She gets. Not got used to. Not used to is what? Is the correct one. Not getting used to. Not used to is what? Is the correct one. So therefore, this one is what? Is the correct answer. B is the correct answer. I get me. Now, please take down this jam tip. You are to look for what? Expressions with what? Used to. That is present, future, what / past. Because they all matter. I get me. You can see some people have picked A because it said what? Okay, no, A is very yes, A because of it said getting used to. But then that's a very wrong way to say it in English language. Are you getting me? All right, so now let's move to question number 32. Follow me carefully. We are going to question 60. All right. So question 32. Now it says, now this one is under preposition / result expressions. Are you getting me? And it says there was a fire in the market last week, which resulted - a terrible destruction of property. So yes, now what is the correct answer? Is it to? Is it from? Is it into? Is it with? Is it in? I get me. Now, the correct answer to this question, that is the correct preposition, because of this question is what? Is a preposition question. So the correct preposition to what? To this question is what? Is in. Because anytime you use result, you have to what? Use what? Result in. I get me? Result in. Because resulting is the standard fixed what? Expression. Meaning that what? It led to what? It led to / what caused it. I get me? Why are other options very, very wrong? It's because when you say to, now what does to mean? Now, to simply means that what? In fact, wait, let's take it to the question. There was a fire in the market last week, which resulted to what? A terrible destruction of property. Now, to cannot be used with results. I get me? You cannot say result to. You say what? Result in. I get me? You cannot say result to. That's a very, very wrong way to say it. Again, this is English language. This is not Yoruba language. It's not Igbo. It's not Hausa. It is what? English language. It's not French as well. All right. So now the other one, which is from. You cannot say what? You cannot say resulted from. You cannot say resulted from, because from here means source. You cannot say resulted from. What we are saying here is what? Is what did it lead to? That is the two. So this from here refers to what? To source. I get me? That is why it is wrong. And then the other one, which is with. With is what? Is not like it is X out self. It's never correct at all. And into means what? Change of state. It cannot be used here. So the correct one is what? Is resulted in. Rather, sorry. Written what? Resulted in. Because the question is resulted. So resulted in. So that's the correct one. I get me? So You guys should take note of that, and then let's move on to question 33. All right. Okay, so now a quick tip for you guys on what on question 32. It says that what always pair results with in when showing cause. Are you getting me? Or effect in English. Please always pair results with in whenever you are showing what cause or effect in English. You get. All right. So hope you are writing down my tips, Sha. So question 33 goes like this. It says, I have received, okay, sorry, question 33 is under what? Possessive slash apostrophe. You know, before we've done apostrophe, now we're coming back to it again. And now I have some interesting rules here for you. Now, question 33 says, I have received the answer scripts of Peter and John. I have received the answer scripts of Peter and John. What about dash? The options are what? Ungozi, Ungozis, 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 then Ungozi, Ungozi. Okay, so now what is the correct answer? Now, I have received the answer script of Peter and John. What about dash? Now, the script belonging to Ugozi requires what? The possessive apostrophe. So you get it requires what? The possessive apostrophe. And what is the possessive apostrophe? This is it here. Sorry, Ungozi is spelled out. Ungozi is spelled NGO, not Z. I beg. So this is the correct spelling of Ungozi here. So yes, let me see too. Yes, Ungozi. So it requires what? It requires a possessive apostrophe. So this is the correct one. Yes. So what about Ungozi's? That's it. That's the correct one. The other one, Ungozi, is not possessive. The other one, Ungozi's own, is what is redundant. The other one, Ungozi's without this one, is what is not possessive. Is the plural. And the other one, what Ungozi's what apostrophe at the ending is what is plural possessive, which is what very, very wrong. So a quick tip for question 33, Abi? Yes, 33. You are to use apostrophe plus s to show possession for a singular noun. For example, if they had said, how about let me see. If they had said, how about let me see what I can use now. Pella. Yes, let me spell her. Now, how about Pella? You put what? An S. Yes. How about Pellas? She gets that's to show what? A possessive what? That show that what? That show what? A possessive what? Apostrophe. She get. So that's the correct answer. All right. Because you're also asking the question in that particular aspect as well. How about Pellas? So that's correct. Now, question 34. Please, if you have any question, drop it in the comment section. I will respond immediately. Now, question 34. We have what? We have question 34 is under what? Is under preposition slash verb plus preposition. She gets preposition on its own slash what? Verb plus preposition. And the question goes like this. John and Mary enjoy smiling. What? Now, option A says what? A, enjoy smiling to each other. Option B says enjoy smiling to themselves. Option C says enjoy smiling at each other. And option D says enjoy smiling on what? On each other. The correct one here is what? Is enjoy smiling what? At each other. I believe everybody should get this one. This is one of the easiest. I get me. Yes. Enjoy smiling at each or at each other. I get me. Now, why is it this one? Take this tip for question 34 now. Some verbs require what? Fixed preposition. That is, smile at is what? Is one of them. She gets, they require what? Fixed preposition. Now, other options like to each other is not standard in English. Other options like what? To themselves is what? Is when you are using what? They are smiling. Then you now use what? At themselves. Are you getting me? They are smiling. But right now, we are using John and Mary smiling what? At themselves. Sorry, and just smiling at each other. But when you say they are smiling, then you now use what? At themselves. Then the next one on each other is what? Is very, very wrong. So the correct answer is what? Is at each other. So John and Mary enjoy smiling what? At each other. For example, now justified and jit. Okay, what kind is that one? Okay, let me say justified and what can I use now? Yes, justified and peace enjoy smiling at each other. That's very correct. Okay, so that is option C. If you got it, congrats to you. And then let's move on to the next question, which is question 35. What does it say? It says a number of doctors are not so well disposed to dash in government hospital these days dash they are. So you have to fill in two words into the dashes. Are you getting me? So yes, so the number of doctors are not so well disposed to, is it working? Is it work? Is it working or work? So now the first one, a number of doctors are not so well disposed to what? To dash. The correct answer in that place is what? Is working. She gets, because working follows what? After what? Disposed to. Are you getting me? After you use what? Disposed to, always use what? D-I-N-G. She gets, always use the ing form of verb. She gets, disposed to working. No, not disposed to work. Are you getting me? So let's go on. A number of doctors are not so well disposed to working in government hospitals these days. Are you getting me? These days. Are they? Now a question. You cannot say do they? You cannot say aren't they. The correct one is what? Is are they. So the correct answer is what? Is working / are, which is under option C. Wow, option C again. All right, so that's it, guys. Now let's go to question number 36. All right, so question 36. Now it says the lawyer insisted dash the full payment of his charge. The lawyer insisted dash the full payment of his charge. Now this one is under what? It's under idioms / fixed expression. She gets. Now the correct preposition after insist in the context in this sentence is what? Is on. Now why is it on? Because it means that what? Is firmly on it. She gets. That is firmly what? Demanding for what? It. The lawyer insisted dash the full payment. So is firmly demanding for what? The full payment. So in this kind of context, the preposition after insist is what? Is on. Are you getting me? Others like what? With, in, for, at are very, very what? Wrong. She gets. So insist on equals to what? Firmly demanding for something in what? In English language. So the correct answer is what? Is E. I hope you got this correctly. Now let's move to what? Question 37. Now what does it say? It says he at dash. He at, okay, now this one also is another idioms and also fixed expressions as well. She gets. Now he act dash. He were a manager. Now what is the correct option? This one is very simple. This is very simple. You guys should know this one. But then let's take it. Is it he acts like he were a manager? Is it he acts such as, he acts such, he acts as if? Now there are two options here that are almost correct, and this is what? A and E. Now the reason why A is sounding correct to you guys is because of the way we use what in Nigeria. He acts like he were a manager. Now this like here is what is informal. It is what? It is not correct. Are you getting me? Now it's not correct. But you see the one as if. Now as if means that what is behaving. She gets, is behaving in a way that is like what? The manager. She gets. So this one is the correct one. Why the other one that is like is informal and it is wrong. She gets in this context. Are you getting me? So why as if is what is very correct, because it means that what is acting like he is the manager, but he is not. So as if is what is very, very, very correct. Now note a quick tip for you. You are to use as if when talking about what? Something. She get that is hypothetical or unreal. She gets that is hypothetical or unreal. Means that what? He is not the manager, but he's acting as if he's the manager. Sugar, I mean, do you get? Okay, all right. So now let's move on to what? Question 38. Okay, all right. So now question 38. What does it say? We gradually dash to the end of the program this afternoon. Okay, this is under verb plus preposition. So now follow me carefully. We are gradually dashed to the end of the program this afternoon, remarked the chairman. This afternoon, remarked the chairman of the wedding reception. Now, let's look at the options. We have option A, we are gradually arriving to the end of the program this afternoon. We are gradually, option B says we are gradually getting to the end of the program this afternoon, remarked the chairman. That means the chairman said something. She gets. He said something, and what did he say? The chairman said we are arriving. You cannot arrive. She gets. You get to what, to the end of something. I getting me? So the correct one to use here is what is we are gradually what getting to the end of the program this afternoon. She gets. All right, so that is the correct one, because a gradual action. She gets. You are getting there. It's a gradual action. All right, so now 39. Let's move fast. Question 39. What does it say? 39 says the government will have to dash the security problem. The government will have to dash the security problem. This is under phrasal verbs. Are you getting me? Now, the government will have to dash the security problem. A, look at. B, Abi? Yes, A, look at. B, look in. C, look into. And D, look up to. Now, what is the correct answer? The correct answer is what is look into. The correct answer is what is look into. The correct answer is look into. Now, let me tell you what is look into. Is because of the correct phrasal verb. The correct phrasal verb is look into means what to investigate or what or examine carefully. Others like look at means just to glance. She gets just to glance at it. Look in means just to check in somewhere, some parts, and look up to means just to admire. But the one that tells you to what to examine, to investigate is look into. Look in, then to. She gets. So that is it. So that is the correct answer. Now, a quick tip for you guys is that what? Is that a quick tip for you guys is this on question 39. Looking into is often used in Jamb when talking about what? Investigating problems. So just be noting all these things down. They can come at your exam. I'm very sure about that. They can come at your exam. All right. So now let's go to what? To question number 40. Now, question 40 says, question 40 is on what is on idioms / fixed expressions, and it says, "Darling, do send the children to bed. I can't dash their noise any longer," he said to his wife. What this means is that what the husband was already getting fed up of what of the noise of his children. So he's telling his wife, "Omo, darling, no, I beg these children. Take them to their room and go and sleep." She gets. Just carry them, go sleep. Carry them, go sleep ASAP. She gets. So now, what is the correct idiom to put in this what in this context? Now, the correct one to use what is the correct one to use what is put up with. This simply means that what he can no longer take their noise anymore. It means that what Boluwati fed on you won't kill him, you know, it's the man they walk. They make noise. They say, "Daddy, daddy, daddy, daddy." I say, "I beg, darling, I beg, pack them, go sleep, I beg, pack them." So that's the thing. So put up with simply means that what he can no longer tolerate what their noise. Why the other option like make do with means that what manage with less consideration. She gets make up, create or compensate. That one is very, very wrong. And deal with means undo, which is not exactly what we need here. The correct answer is what is option D, which is what put up with. She gets. That means he cannot tolerate again. This one is the very correct one. Option make do with is almost correct too, but it's not exactly correct. She gets. That's option A, because it does not talk about tolerate gone. But this one talks about it. All right, so now let's go to what? To question 41. Question 41. Question 41. We are now what? Dealing with what? Vocabulary again. Now, it says, the car owner does not think about the dash of his vehicle and the other payments involved in owning it. What is the correct answer to the question? Now, this is a question under economics. Yes. The car owner does not think about the, is it transportation of the vehicle? No. Is it B, depreciation? No. Sorry. Is it B, depreciation? Yes, it is B. Is it C, calculation? No. Is it D, appreciation? No. Is it E, association? No. This is because of cars always what depreciates. So the car owner does not think about what the depreciation of his vehicle she gets and the other payments involved in owning it. That is the correct answer, because when you buy a car, automatically the value drops when you get it, depending on the car you buy, shall. But most times car values depreciate. You get. So this is just basically economics / accounting. You cannot use transportation because of this is what with a moving car. You cannot use what calculation because of this is what process of what of computing. You cannot also use what appreciation because of this is what with increase in value, and then you cannot use what association because of it is unrelated. So you can only use what depreciation because this means what loss of value of an asset over time. You get. So Jamb often tests what vocabulary related to finance and ownership. You get. So for example, now if I said land, right, land automatically equates to what appreciation because of land increase over time, or a car depreciates over time. Yes, depending on the car you buy, sure. Yes, all right. So now let's go to the next question. Question 42. I didn't even touch the body in question 41 stuff. Wow, that was crazy. But anyway, let's check 42. 42 is under what meaning / what context values on what on vocabulary. So it says many candidates now apply to what read law because it is a lucrative profession. A, because I already said the answer self. Okay, because it's okay. No, many candidates now apply to read law because it is a lucrative profession. What does lucrative means? What does lucrative means? Does it mean A, B, C, or D? Now, when they say a business is lucrative, when they say something is lucrative, it means that thing they bring money. It brings what? Plenty money. You get? That is the meaning. So when they say a business is lucrative, it means that what? That business or profession brings what? Plenty money. Now you cannot use what? You cannot use the other option. Sorry, plenty of profits. I can't say plenty of money. Same thing, but anyway, let me just call it profits. I was using in the option. So brings plenty of what? Of profit. Okay, so now you cannot say brings high prestige. No, you cannot say that because prestige here means respect. I get me. You cannot say brings quick money. No, this is informal, not standard. She gets. And they cannot say plenty of knowledge. No, when they say something is lucrative, it means that what it brings plenty of what? Of profit. So let's go to what? 243. All right, so question 43. Follow me carefully. All right, so now question 43. What does it say? It says employees have been urged to desist from witch hunting and character assassination. What does witch hunting and what character association mean? She gets. Now, what this simply means is that what is that employees have been urged to desist from what entreated, not to what accuse individuals unjustly and maliciously. She get. That's the meaning. That means they've cautioned them that I beg, stop accusing people what unjustly. Stop accusing individuals unjustly. So the correct answer is what is C. You can look up other option meaning in the dictionary, also in the internet, and then try to understand what they are. She gets. So now let's go to question 44. Let's take a look at question 44. All right. So what does 44 says? Now 44 says, for all he cared, the game was as good as lost. For all he cared, the game was as good as lost. What does this mean? Now, is it A, he did not care if the game was lost? Is it B, he could not care less if the game was lost? Is it C, he was almost certain that the game would be lost? Is it D, he was afraid the game would be lost? Is it E, the game was very good and he cared very much about losing it? No. The correct answer is C, he was almost certain. That means he was already knew, like you already knew that the game would be lost. For example, now, just like the game against Fulham this week, Chelsea Fulham, the moment Chelsea fans saw the formation, the origin that what this game is gone already, that just has lost already, because of they put in Tosin Adarabiu as a defender there, she get, and then it was like, oh god, this is a losing match for them. She get, the fans, they said that already. So that's just the same way. Just give you an example of it. She gets, so for all they cared, the game was as good as lost. It means that they were certain that the game would be lost, and yes, they lost the game. They lost the game. So the answer is C. All right, okay. I think I don't need to write too much again these days. This is English language, not mathematics or chemistry I'm solving. So 45 up next. All right, so now 45 says, once I have finished all my homework, I am permitted to watch television. What does this mean? Is it A? Is it B? Is it C? Is it D? Is it E? Now, this means that this person can only watch television after doing her homework. That is the key to unlocking television, is she doing her homework. So the correct answer is B. I get me? That is the correct answer. Option B is the correct answer. All right, so now let's move on to the next one. So follow me carefully. Remember question 11 to 20 was closed test. Question 21 to question 40 was legs and structures. Now question 41, and yes, we are going we are still on vocabulary / figurative language. Now question 46 now says, the meeting was cancelled because of the convocation. Yes, the meeting was cancelled because of the convocation. Now let's look at the options. The meeting was cancelled because of the convocation. Is it A, brought up, called off, broken off, dropped out, phased out? No. Now this particular one, we are also dealing with verbs. Now, and what are the two verbs here? We have two verbs in it, which is we have the cancel, I get me, and then the call off. She gets, this is what we are dealing with. Yes, this is what we're dealing with. This is the verb here. Yes. So now the correct phrasal verb is called off. Now, why is it called off? Because called off simply means to stop. She gets, to halt the process. I get me. Yeah, so that is it. So that is the correct answer. Correct answer is called off, which is option B. Now, not brought up. Brought up means you are bringing up something, which is very, very wrong. Broken off is not there at all. Dropped out means to leave school or something like that. And phased out is not wrong. It means, okay, phased out means a gradually stop to something. She gets, that's what phased out means, a gradual stop to something. All right, so now the correct answer is called off. She gets, because called off is the same thing as cancelled. All right, so now let's move on to question 47. Hope you are taking down your corrections. Please, if you have any question, let me know in the comment section. I'll be saying this thing, so don't just go and be grumbling for one side. Let me know in the comment section, and I'll respond to you fast. All right, so now the next question 47, says, we're still under this stuff here, vocabulary / figurative language, and then right here we're dealing with legal context. Now the question says, the new inspector decided that the culprit should be brought to book. Culprits here are criminals or people that has gone against the law. She gets. So the question is saying that what does brought to book mean? Now, if you check your dictionary well, brought to book simply means that the culprits should be held accountable for their crimes. She gets. That is what it means. So it means that they should be held accountable. But then let's go to the options. Let's see if we have that in the option. We have A, should have their names recorded in the book. That's wrong. We have B, should be brought before him to show. That's very wrong. We have C, should be booked. That's wrong as well. Because what are you booking them for? For flights? No. We have C, should be jailed. Wrong as well. And then we have E, should be made to answer for their words, for their conduct. That's very, very correct. It is similar to the meaning they should be held accountable. Yes, that is the meaning. She gets. All right, so now E is very correct. Now, let's go to question 48. Without wasting much time, question 48. So now, what does 48 say? 48 tells us that though a brilliant student, Binta lost her tongue when she was asked to give the vote of thanks at the end of the governor's visit to our school. Though a brilliant student Binta lost her tongue. What does lost her tongue mean? Now, when they say lost her tongue, it means that what she probably forgot her words, or she I'm forgetting this word again. Lost her tongue can also mean that what she lost her confidence. Exactly, yes, that's a better way to say it. That she lost her confidence. So which one explains that? A says she became dumb, B says she became deaf and dumb, C says said nothing because she was shy, D says forgot her native language. D and option B are very wrong, because lost her tongue does not mean that what she became deaf and dumb, and lost her tongue does not mean that she forgot her native language. A and B are the ones that are almost correct. But then C, said nothing because she was shy, is wrong as well, because she was not shy. She lost her tongue. That is, she lost her confidence in the process, and that's what means that she became dumb. That is she could not talk at all. She gets, that is it. She gets, okay. So okay, yes, also you can also say that she could not speak again out of surprise. Like now, some of you guys now, if you see your favorite artist, let's say you see Wizkid now, and then you've been planning to tell Wizkid something, once you see me live now, you just be like dumbfounded. Like you be like, Wizkid, come on. So that's the thing. So you, in the process too, you can also lose your confidence. All right, so now question 49. Olu brought his clothes and those of his dash. Okay, so yes, we are back now again to lexis and structures. Okay, let me just clean this out. We are back to L and S. So question 49 is L and S. Yes, and it's under what? Under plural / possessive noun. All right, very good. Now it says Olu brought his clothes and those of his dash. I like this question. Now, is it A, senior brothers? Is it B, elder brothers? Is it C, elder brothers? Is it D, senior brother? Now we are dealing with With Olu's brother, not his junior ones, but the ones older than him. She gets. So which one is the best to use? Now the correct one to use is elder. It is elder brothers. I get it. This is the correct one to use. Elder brothers. Now, why is it the best to use? It's because it refers to all his older brothers in general. She gets all his older brothers in general, not just one of them. That's why it is very, very correct. I get me. Now, other options like the senior brothers, that is the one with senior, then bro. Sorry, not here. The one with this kind of stuff is very, 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 very wrong. She gets. Now it's very, very wrong, because it is singular possessive, and it has a wrong meaning. Why the other one that is elder then brother with something here is also very, very wrong, because it's singular possessive with only one brother, and then the other one senior brother without an S is singular and not plural. So the one that is very, very correct is this, senior brothers. There's an S at the end. Yes, this is the correct one. I get me. So that is it. So now let's go straight to question. Okay, so now quick tip: when referring to more than one person's belongings, I get me. When you are referring to more than one person's belonging, you have to use the plural form. I get me. So you have to use the plural form without apostrophe. If plural now is enough, or plural possessive is is needed. Okay, so now let's go to question 50. We're almost done. All right, so question 50 on vocabulary and FL. All right, so now so question 50 on vocabulary only. All right, so now that's V, is it V? Anyone? All right, so now it says the investigation commission has treated all the dash submitted to it by the wearing factions, right? So now the investigation commission has treated all the dash. What did the investigation commission treat? Is it protest? Is it petition? Is it application? Is it inquiries? Now, the investigation commission only treats what? Petitions, because petitions means what? A formal written request. She gets. Why others like protest could be what? Actions, not written submission. Others like applications are general, not written application. And then inquiries, wrong spelling and what? And meaning should be what? Inquiries. So, but still doesn't fit it. All right, so now the next one is what? Question 51. For question 50, the answer is what? The answer is B, petition. Yes, that is what they treat. All right, so now question 51. From now on, I'm going to do a run through of all the answers you get. Yeah, this video is becoming too long and I want to end it here. All right, so now for question 51, his father hardly misses the news because he goes about with his radio. The answer there is what? Is D, portable. That means his father hardly misses the news because he get one small radio for corner for him back where in the carry go outside. She gets. So his father hardly misses the news because he goes about with his portable radio. That's the answer. Not P-O-T-T-A-B, not pointable, and not the other wrong one there. The correct spelling is what? Is P-O-R-T-A-B-L-E. Now the next one is what? Question 52, and it says, I watched him as he dashed the hole. Now, many of you guys will say dig. Many of you guys will say digging. Many of you guys will say what? Dogged. And then you guys say digs. No, the correct answer is what? Is dog. I watched him as he what? Dogged the hole. Because the action has happened in the past, not in the present. So you are only telling somebody that, I watched Daniel as he was, okay, now this one now, I watched Daniel as he was digging the hole. That's correct. But this one, okay, no, you got, okay, so sorry, this is the correct one. I watched Daniel as he dug the hole. Exactly. You are referring to what? To the past. That means you saw Daniel when he was digging that hole. So you are telling somebody now that, I saw Daniel when he dug that hole. So that is correct. Dog is the answer A. Now the next one, question 53, says, the clubs were not dashed on a solid ethical base. Now, the clubs were not dashed on a solid ethical base. Is it A? Let me see what's A. Is it A, funded? Is it B, found? Is it C, created? Is it D, founded? Now, you cannot say funded because fund means to give money. So you get, which is the wrong meaning here. You cannot say found because this verb is not correct. It's not even the correct one to use here at all. She gets. I cannot say created. It's too general. What you say is that what? The club were not founded on a solid ethical base. I get me? Founded. That means the foundation not solid. All right. So now the next one, 54, says that what? We have been living peacefully here, but dash here rumors of war. We have been living peacefully here. Then we have options A, again, B, slowly, C, occasionally, and D, eventually. So now this one very simple because they made it clear to you that they have been living peacefully here, but once in a while, then they hear war. So then they hear rumors of war. So you get, but they have been living peacefully. So what you will use is what? Is occasionally. So you get, that means it happens what? Not on a daily basis, but once in a blue moon or once in a while. Anyone you choose, you get. That is the correct answer. Now the next question, 55, says what? For beating dash his classmate, Agbo was dashed from the university. Now, you cannot say beating on, you cannot say beating at, you cannot say what? Beating away. What you say is what? Is beating up. You get, yeah, because of you beat up somebody. You don't beat on somebody. You don't beat at somebody, what? You beat up a person. So for beating up his classmates, Agbo was what? Dashed from the university. What do universities do to what? To people like that? They expel them. Not only unis, even secondary schools too. Yes, so they expel you. Okay, but okay, sorry. University call it expel. She gets in Unilag, they call it what? Rusticate. That's the correct one. Yes. So for beating up his classmates, Agbo was rusticated from the university. It's same meaning to expel as well. Yes, same thing. 56. Despite all preparations, the wedding did not what? A, come along. A come by, A come on, D come off. Now, this one is very simple. What they are saying is that what, despite all the preparations, the wedding did not hold. So what has that meaning? The wedding did not hold. The particular one that holds that thing I explained, that is the wedding did not hold, is what is come off, because come off means that what, the event did not what, happen as planned. All right, so now 57, right? Yes, 57 says that what, everybody is allowed to dash his view on state matters. This one is very, very simple, but let's see the options. Everybody's allowed to what, air his views, hear his views, show his views, share his views. Now let me just tell you the simple thing. First of all, in English language, feeling what you think in your head. Now what I think in my idea is what is, everybody's allowed to give his view. Yes, that's correct normally, but the options are looking different. Now, which of the options has a similar meaning to what I said is what is air. That's it. So now everybody has what, everybody's allowed to what, air his view what, on state matters. She gets it. Everyone that's what, to give their view on state matters, the same thing. All right, not show, you don't show. The next one is what is 58. Our neighbors was attracted by the dash from my mother's cooking. Now, what in cooking terms, what attracts a person? In cooking terms, what attracts a person? Is it noise? No noise at all. She gets. So now, is it stench? Is it scent? Is it flavor? No. The correct answer is what is aroma. Food has an aroma, not a scent. She gets. Food has aroma and not stench. You get me? That is it. Very simple. All right. So now, 59. Select the option that best explains the information conveyed in the sentence. Okay, so we have here, Ogiri takes after his father. He fawns upon anyone with influence. Ogiri takes after his father. He fawns upon anyone with influence. Now, firstly, you need to know what the meaning of the word fawns. Once you can know the meaning of the word fawns, then this word will be easy for you. Now, look at the options. Option A says, like his father, Ogiri likes to flatter people with influence in society. That's very correct. Then option B, like his father, Ogiri hates influential people. No, that is too far. She gets. Option C, Ogiri who always follows his X out. Ogiri who looks like his father. X out. So option A is what is correct, because of they are trying to say that what Ogiri has is kind of like has a similar behavior to his father. I get me, in the sense that he likes to flatter people with influence in society. So that's simple. And the last but not the least, question 60. Select the option that best explains the information conveyed in the sentence. In our colleague, the regulations concerning receipts agree. Now, the one that best conveys it is what is option D, that says the regulations are not very clear, because gray area simply means that what the thing no clear. You know clear. I get me? So that's the thing. So it's not A, it's not B, it's not C, it's not D. All right, so now we've come to the end of this correction session. If you learned a lot and if you understand what I've been explaining since, kindly let me know in the comment section, and ensure to share this video with your friends. Also ensure to subscribe. More to come this year, and then the next video I'm going to be making will be for the science student, whereby I'll be practicing questions on redox reaction. You know, I've not really done this on it yet because I've been very busy, but next video will be on that. So ensure to share this video with as many of your friends as possible, and get ready for what's coming this year, this time, this season, this preparation season for Jambite. We're going to be loading you guys with back-to-back knowledge. All right, so now that being said, I remain Justified. See you Justified Tutors Academy, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye for now, guys.